Hey there, gentlemen. Welcome back to another ranked Ruinstorm video. I am Automatic Jack. We are taking Cor'Bax Utterblight out for a spin here in the ranks of Low Terra. Let's see what tonight's battles have for us. I've spent the last 2 weeks in Mexico. I think I still remember how to play this game. Cards are involved somehow. Don't remember much past that. We'll see how it goes.
This reality makes me hungry.
Sevatar.
Death to the false emperor.
Sevatar is, I think, my favorite character in the fiction. He is hilarious in most of the books he appears in. And he is a real bastard to play against as Cor'Bax. I have a very difficult time against him as Cor'Bax. So, not super pumped about this matchup. I think it's better to soak damage by getting the Roughfly out early. I'm not sure. Maybe not. We'll find out. If anything, it discourages him from... Okay, yeah, he throws out a terror troop and just starts blasting me. Yeah, this is a tough matchup. Tough matchup. Might have been better to just wait there. I'm gonna take the Survivor on the Furies with the idea of keeping them on the board longer, keeping his extra 1 damage off the board. Okay, we're very evenly matched here. Draws himself some troops, and we'll get our Fallen up. Well, gotta start trying to close the gap a little bit. Sevatar is a tough match. Most of the Night Lords I feel like I struggle against. I know the Night Lords are not considered to be a really good faction. I know there was a big balance patch recently that... Oh, for God's sake. Wow. See, stuff like that is just... That's brutal. That's brutal. Very difficult. Very difficult to counterplay. Well... Is it better to take the 1/1 or the ward? I think the ward is better. Probably take the ward. And we'll keep chipping away at him. The Night Lord cards do have some pretty sweet artwork. Night Raptors has phenomenal artwork. I love it. So what are we looking at here? Well, ideally... I think it would actually probably be better off. I really want to poison the flank giver there. I think it's probably better to just poison both. Unspoiled land into the draw. And then the question is, do we remutate the demon brutes? Try to get some more survivability on them, maybe make them bigger with poison, or do we swing it for the face? Answers in the comments if you have an opinion on which is better. I guess we're gonna, but we swing and we miss. Alright. Well, I'll take the Unstoppable. I don't think that he has any front line available. In retrospect, the Unstoppable probably wasn't all that good, but a little bit more health is okay, I guess. Keeps him from being able to be traded off against the 2 troops that are already on there. What is this garbage? Okay, well, that actually, I'm kind of surprised that he... Oh, no, he had to because of the ward. Never mind. Yeah, he had no choice. That's not great. At least we're putting him in an uncomfortable enough position, like the back of a Volkswagen. Okay, so he doesn't even end up swinging with those scouts, which seems a little odd. I think he gave up a point of damage there. So we got to get Demonettes on the board, no question. I think we... Really, the option here is to Plague Bearer, but that doesn't really do much for us because he would just remove it immediately with Terror, not getting anything for it. So I think Poisoning here is a much better option. He could Terror off any of our other troops other than the Demon Chosen. So Terror is probably it. And that is that. I did not check the challenge. I don't think the challenge is use your warlord ability. Cor'Bax is amazing for the warlord ability challenges. It is a brutal warlord ability challenge warlord because you can just spam it out 5 times in the same turn. It is amazing. I've done that challenge in like 5 games. That is a good feeling when you can just absolutely remove those. So we can get rid of this Kazdrak very easily, which is quite nice. Quite nice. And I think the answer here is plague-ridden. The question is, do we want to poison this and like we're killing the Kazdrak regardless. That's without question. But we can either get a mutation and then lose one of these to jams, which I think is actually okay. I think it's not that big a deal. I think we can deal with one jamming. Why can I not poison or attack? Okay, it's just being weird. Or we can poison it now. This gets jammed pretty much regardless. I think it's better to take the mutation and wait a turn. Yeah, I don't know. That was a tough choice. That was a tough choice because you don't want to leave these guys on the board. Watchers are pretty scary to just leave sitting around when they can just jam up your stuff so easily. Good God, what's all this? Alright, so he probably was trying to get the jam on this guy and missed it. Happens. We are going to seek trade. And although I would love to get the Chosen out, I really want to poison that Watchers and get a Demon Brutes. He's going to jam one of these two again anyway. But even if he jams the Demon Brutes, it's a 4/5 body. That's not awful. And there's a 50-50 that he jams and hits the Plague Bearer, which at this point, having 2 mutations and another mutation generator in hand is fine. If he jams and hits this, then that would be a pretty big waste for him. Doubly so now with Curse's Chosen on the board. Oh, when he jams and hits the Plague Bearer. Alright, now what we need more than anything here is a Deceit. We need Deceit really badly. Okay, he gets his -2 until... Oh, look at that! Look at that nonsense. Oh, man. This poor guy. That was bad luck for him. Bad luck for him. We'll use our jammed guy to clear that right off the board. We will take our mutate. Take Survivor 2 on it. I think we'll actually just give it the second mutate. Might as well. Get the extra 3 back. And swing for the face. And knock him down. That was a nonsense draw. That was a nonsense draw. There's two Deceits in the deck. 2 Deceits in the deck. 8.5 to 1. That's a pretty brutal shot for him to take. Yikes. Yikes. No good. No good. Well, in any event, we're going to want a... I think just spamming out bodies is probably the best way to go here. Like, 5/3, poison, swing, and then he has to kill essentially my whole board. Or get a front line up, and again, Night Lords usually don't run much for front line. And yeah, and if he draws a single tactic here, he loses. Okay, so he loses. Alright, so we managed to take out Savitar. And we're on to round 2. What is our challenge? Put in play Imperial Army troops. Well, That one is, I'm probably going to have to play my Lucretia deck for that, so that will not be right now. If we go on some insane run as Cor'Bax, maybe we'll throw a Lucretia game in here and get a couple Imperial Army troops out. So we have to go first. That's not good. Don't love that. I think we're playing Pollux here. Yep. Big ol' Alexis Pollux.
And an engineer of stone.
He's a soldier and an engineer of stone. How's this person? Little bit below us, just a couple hundred below us, but still quite capable. We're gonna lead off with the Fury. We like to get that Fury up with the Stealth. Stealth is very good on the board for our deck, which has a lot of cards that react to enemies dying. Rot Swarm, Plague Bearer. My cat is losing his mind. You okay, bud? What's up? You want to come here? He's just running up and down the stairs. Yeah, you're a good man. You wanna, Poons, don't, sir, don't get on the railing, please. Please, oh, alright, well. Sorry, cat. I have to do this right now. Okay, so we need... I think I would like the Rot Swarm the most as my option here. We're gonna toss this into the front line so that if Cor'Bax gets lucky here and poisons, oh, and he does, man, we're having incredible luck. You guys see me having some amazing luck. Cat, are you? Do you want to come here maybe? Do you want to just sit on the railing? You're not a very agile cat. I don't like you up there. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You want to come here? Alright, the cat's gonna come visit us. Alright, so he has to kill off the Rot Swarm. He ends up losing his dude to do it. We just go ahead and get another Rot Swarm back. That's pretty much perfect. So we'll get this guy up. And we'll take Cleave. Imperial Fist like having a lot of guys present. Definitely going to take the 5 damage there. 12 points ahead of him, so we'll go ahead and trade. Hi, cat. Hi. You want to come here? Hi. You want to sit on my lap, or you want to just stare? We like having that cleave damage if we can. You know, he kills off one of these Rothflies with this thing, maybe. Oh, he goes straight. Sacks it. Okay, well, same thing was going to happen regardless. Probably a better move for him. Takes his free Bastion too, which doesn't do a whole lot of good for him. And we need some, yeah, I was going to say, we need some bigger boys. Fallen's pretty good there. Question is, do we want to throw a Plague Bearer out here? And I think my answer is no, in case he has some kind of board clear. Don't really want to do a lot of board clearing or board clear bait. We want to save those cards if we can. We don't have a ton of card draw. Ruinstorm has very, very little for card draw. There are no chaos card draw that I know of other than the one that generates cultists, which is crap if you don't have a cultist deck. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So you really you don't have a lot of options for card draw. All right, goodbye, Alexis. There's game 2. Let's take a look at our free crate here. What do we get? Get some coins. Rot and Ruin. Awesome. And we get a Mechanicum common. Okay. Onwards to game 3. Let's see what we get. Get what looks like an Iron Hand of some sort. Shattered Legions. Somebody from the Shattered Legions. Is this Shadrach? I don't know the Shattered Legions guys by heart, so bear with me. Hi. Are you here to help me? Are you here to help me? You look very sleepy. You're purring, so you seem pretty happy, but you look sleepy.
This reality makes me hungry.
Cat is just staring
The
directly
chains
into
are
my face.
broken.
Indrid Har. Somebody tell me, is this a new character? Like I have no idea who this is. I don't think I've ever seen this guy before. Yeah, we're not going to attack into higher attack. He plays like an Iron Warrior. He's got Berserk. Rage gains +1 and gives himself Survivor 2. That's quite a combo. Alright, we'll take some poison here. If he is going to play like an Iron Warrior, he's probably going to want to put out a bunch of big troops. And he's... excuse me. He has to open the gap because he has to attack me every time. So, he's... like, it's not putting him in great shape, honestly. Do we want to Fallen up? Try to hope these guys hit the Fallen? Maybe. Alternatively, we can just poison and draw. That takes us 5 to the face. But we're gonna get the 5 to the face if he can kill the Fallen anyway, so we'll just let him go ahead with that. Let's see if he has a way around the Fallen. Interesting. He's got a lot of Imperial army in here. A lot of Imperial army. Okay, he does manage to get rid of the Fallen. Well, that dies regardless. So that didn't really change anything. I mean, that doesn't really change much for him. So let's get us a Plague-Ridden up. Plague-Ridden right? Yeah, I think Plague-Ridden is right, because otherwise he's just going to kill the Demon Brutes with it. And counterattack that off. We didn't have any death-activated cards, unfortunately. We can still whack him and gap it up a little bit. Doesn't matter, he loses his extra 1. Okay, we'll see where all this goes. He goes for the... Yeah, he just decides to give me back to Fury. I kind of appreciate that. Okay, with me. Oh, and a Beast of Pithos. Interesting. Interesting. I was really hoping for flank there. Flank would have been pretty great. Alas. And unfortunately we can't poison the Beast of Pithos and kill this thing. Well, I guess we actually can if we use the Plague-Ridden to do it, but I don't love that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Give him a whack. And draw. And we draw poorly. So let's see, he's probably, I mean, I would assume that he goes face with the 6/4. Yep. He has so much stealth. So much stealth in this deck. It's not a bad build, honestly. That's not terrible. I think we Plague Bearer here. Well, let's see. If we kill this, Plague Bearer is 3, Silent Death is 3, that's
like
6,
warriors.
7. Not enough. Let's see if we can get a Path of Blood up here. Wow, not great at all. Really not very good at all. Another mutate. Ah, Jesus. Just another shot waste. We'll take the 7. Go to the face there. We really need it, but we're in some jeopardy here. This guy's tough. I've never really played against a deck like this. The amount of stealth is significant. Significant. What did he just put in my deck? What was all that? After attacking, put in your hand a copy of a card in the enemy deck. A rot swarm, apparently. Okay, well. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad. This is looking pretty bad. Well, we definitely need this. That has to come off. I mean, we could deceit this guy off. We're in bad trouble, though. We are in bad trouble. I think our best bet is to hope for some front line, which we don't get. Okay. I'll take the flank, because there's no real other option here. And go for the quick mutate on him. Really not great, boys. Really not great. Not good, not good. This is totally worthless to us. Totally worthless to us. I think this one is done. So, alas. Yeah, I think this one is in bad trouble. Especially because he has lethal on the board. Yes, that is a sign that things are in bad trouble. That was kind of him, I suppose. Just wanted to play a couple extra cards. Didn't get my line out. Alright, well that was a very solid, very strange solid deck out from him. Let's take a look at battle number 4. Lots of stealth. People don't usually run more than 3 or 4 stealth troops outside of some particular decks like Raven Guard. That was interesting. Something to take note of. I have very few Orphans of War cards. Oh, speaking of stealth, our boy. Let's see what Conrad's got for us here. No, he wants to be called Night Haunter, which makes me want to call him.
Makes me hungry.
Welcome the darkness.
So this is this guy's entrance exam for Terra. Will he make it up into Terra? Will we reclaim some lost points? We shall see. We shall see. We'll go ahead and take the unspoiled land. We will draw nothing at all with it. I have gone back and forth on Unrestricted Frenzy so many times. There are times that it is outstandingly good. I feel like it's an extremely situational card. If you can get a couple mutated things on the board, Unrestricted Frenzy becomes a nightmare. I mean, you can put like 6 extra attack on the board for 3 points. Not to mention the extra health. Many other times, it just does not do that much for you. And he's got Mercy and Forgiveness right off the bat. That doesn't make it easier, does it? No, sir, it does not. We'll get these boys up. We'll get some rage. We're just gonna need damage. We just need raw damage against Kurz. He is a big scary monster when it comes to getting his Night Haunting ability up. And it's very hard for our deck to kill him before he gets to 10 energy. I mean, I've won against Kurz before. It happens, but it's not super common. See, and here we talk about getting lots of stealthy boys. There's a big stealthy boy. I don't think he's gonna want to take 8 to the face. We could Silent Death this. In fact, I think we want to Silent Death this because otherwise he is. Yeah, I think we want to Silent Death that because we're otherwise he's going to kill the Fallen and get even more buff on it, and then slam it into our face. We just don't want to deal with that if we go. This way it forces us to take some little extra damage there. Okay, that's actually okay. Still though, we're going pretty. We're not going fast. We're not going slow, but we're not going fast. And that's an issue. All right, so we want the Fallen up. We want a Rot Swarm. This guy. Because the thing is, our deck is a control deck. I mean, we're not an aggro deck. We like to keep a big board, keep his boys off. We got a lot of things like Rotfly that are great for control and just absolutely abysmal for aggro. Rotfly with its 1 damage does not do anything for us for aggro. I think that's actually Sevatar pictured on that card. Yeah, that is Sevatar himself. Looking pretty upset. I guess if I was dying from my psychic mutations, I would probably be pretty upset as well. Alright, so we need to get a... You know, so here is one of these times when I think it's actually okay to play our... to play our unrestricted frenzy, even though we have some non-mutated minions on the board, because it makes them 2/4s. That is a little bigger. It makes our Fury of big 5/6 stealth unstoppable. It would have been nice to save it for the Demon Brutes, but just getting it out of the hand, moving it along, doing something with it. Like if it just sits in your hand the whole game, then what does it do for you? It doesn't do anything. So I think we're better off there having it actually come out and give us some utility. Perhaps. I'm far from an expert. But this gives us a little more reach with the Rot Swarm and the Rotfly. The Rotfly is a hell of a lot more useful as a 2/4 than it is as a 1/3. That's fine. I mean, that not being able to attack doesn't do anything. That doesn't bother me even a little bit. Alright, well, we've got... Good enough. We're gonna get the Fel Reaver up. But see, we're running... We're almost out of time here. We're almost out of time. To the point where I think it's actually better to go this way. And slam him in the face for that extra 5 damage while we can. We got one more turn. I'm actually kind of surprised he doesn't run Asteroid Belt. Which I always thought Asteroid Belt would be a good card for the Night Lords, for Kurz especially. Just because, I mean, getting up to that 10 energy, he becomes so scary on that 9th turn when he's at 10 energy. That is a very, very frightening. What is this garbage? Ah, get out of here. Get out of here. Ah, boo. Boo you, Kurz. Boo you. Nobody likes you. Ah, shoot. Okay, well. And unfortunately, now we're in this position where he manages to heal himself. It's not great. We missed it by 2 friggin' damage. 2 damage. Guess I should have smashed him in the face more. Yep, and now it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. Yep, it is a toss-up. And I don't have any way of killing off this stupid Rotfly, so he's going to be able to do that crap again to me. Really don't like that. I'm going to mutate this and make it even bigger. In this case, we're going to give it a ward, so we can't just ignore it. And we'll get a second Giddle Gel up. We need those big ol' healthy boys. That's really our only hope. We need those big healthy boys. Yeah. You're so freaking clever. Alright. See, it's just this crap. Oh, it's so hard. I need an informant network, which I'm not even entirely positive that this deck runs. We really need informant network. But this way, at least he has to damage himself. Is it worth it to get another... Yeah, I think it is. We'll just do that for the fun of it. Yeah, see, this is the thing though. He can just hit this, then he can sneak attack it, and then he Goes right back into his stealth again, and in fact he can hit this once and then hit that. Right back into his stealth. We get the Gitteljaw back at least, so we're not losing it permanently, but then he can kill this the next time. Yep. Oh, Kurz is so incredibly annoying. Oh, he was smart. He was smart. He got rid of this boy. Good God. There's not a lot I can do here. I mean, I can mutate it, I suppose, but since he's just going to kill it next turn anyway, I don't think it really does as much good. We can probably just, maybe we can wait him out. Maybe. We only have to hit him 3 times. I don't know. Oh, 4 times. God, I hate Kurz. Yeah, so his whole hand is geared around this idea. Do we Fell Reaver? No, because he just tears it. Yeah, we are screwed. Man, Kurz is he is one of the hardest opponents that I face in this game. He really is. Kurz gives me endless troubles. If any of you have suggestions on what I could have done better or different that game, I'd love to hear them. I do not know how to handle. I guess, I mean, just hit him more and faster. That's really the answer. Hit him more, hit him faster. Run more anti-stealth. This night has been full of much more stealth play than I'm used to. I'm not used to seeing that amount of stealth play. We want to draw while we can, while there's fewer things in the deck. Truth be told, I probably would have drawn there regardless, but we definitely want to draw while we can. We want to see traps either early or not at all. Early is better, not at all is the best. And we obviously have to keep hitting him in the face. Just have to keep blasting away at him. It's going big. We want to play down our cards to some degree. Not that we have a ton of options about that right now, but we want to play down our cards while we can because we don't want to have tons and tons of cards in the hand for the harrowing. Then again, it's also a balance of having too many things on the board for big traps like stun all or destroy unit to come out and kill. It's 3 traps in the deck so far out of 25. 4 traps out of 26. There's 1 stun all, or no, destroy a troop rather. Okay. Oh, so well, unfortunately we lose him. That's not great. But we can get our Plague Bearer up. Is that a Plague Bearer? Plague Ridden up. Get some extra damage in his face. Get our Fury back. Hit him. Okay, so back to 3 traps. Melgator, that's a big Melg. Yeah, that guy, Plague Ridden is like the best possible Melg target. Plague Ridden is the ultimate Melg target. Ooh, we're gonna have a juicy turn here. He's trying to overdraw me, I think. Yeah, he is. And he succeeds, actually. We lose a Deceit. That said, they usually don't run too many things that are huge Deceit. Huge Deceit targets. So, it's not the end of the world. We're going to... we'll actually Warp Rift. We will... Seek... and destroy? No, I think we'll leave the Seek and Destroy. No, we will not. No, we will not. We will seek and destroy because we get more face damage this way. Seek and destroy here. Oh, no, we don't. We don't get more face damage. What the hell am I talking about? I'm losing my mind. Oh, well. We get some extra rot flies. There we go. Great. Great. Good deal. And he is left with a board full of choices. And also a board with, like, these rot flies are huge, huge bonus against me if he has any more of those destroy unit traps. And, like, he has a destroy unit trap, he uses that on me, and 50-50 it destroys a absolutely, or like nigh upon worthless rot fly. Okay, so he's
Exodus in position.
Exodus with Survivor 5, that's scary. Fairly scary stuff. We actually don't want a ton of our other boyos out here, our plague riddens. Unrestricted Frenzy here looks pretty good because we would get it on a lot of our boys. Do I want to be greedy though? Do I want to be greedy and try to get it on the Chaos Fury as well? I think I'm going to be greedy. Because when he pops back up, I want to hit him with something really big. That would be ideal. Yeah, that would be ideal. Alright. So he can potentially hit me with a 10 shot. Yeah, 10 shot next turn. That's pretty gross. And he gets the Silent Death. Yikes. There's Bronzy. A Alpha Legion legendary that you don't actually see very often. Just going ham on traps. So he needs a big trap combo here, but if he has the stun all trap, okay, so he's gonna get some overdraw on me. Yeah, okay. I mean, there's destroy a troop. Let's see what he gets. Stun doesn't do anything. Stun doesn't do anything. Yeah, so okay, so he gets one rot fly, and he draws me hard. Yeah, I mean, okay, that's, you know, it's not the best thing that's ever happened to me, but it's not the end of the world. We'll get the Gitteljal up here, and we'll Frenzy up. And we shall... I think we'll toss the counterattack just to get a card out of hand, because he's almost certainly got a Harrowing here. I'd be pretty surprised if he didn't have a Harrowing. I don't think it actually makes that much difference, but... he's questioning whether to shoot me or to Harrowing. No, he just goes right back to the Silent Death again, okay. Just going back to the traps. I mean, he played a lot of his traps there. It's still not guaranteed that I draw a trap, even in 2 turns. And I can withstand a little bit of overdraw. Okay, there's seeds. That's not a trap we really wanted to see. And there's seeds. So we are going to be milled. Oh yeah, we're going to be milled hard. Wow, he played a huge seeds deck. Very heavy on seeds. Comes out too. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so we're taking our overdraw damage. But now the question is, can he physically survive for the amount of time that this is going to cost him? I don't know. I mean, I do not know. We'll seek there. We will hit him here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is interesting. Let's see what happens. I guess he can trap me more. He can throw out a ton more traps. He's got so much stun all. So much. We'll mutate. Here. I don't think flank unstuns you. In fact, I'm pretty much positive it doesn't. So we'll just go for the damage. And then we'll deceive this. Take it off the board. Okay, well. And I'm going to leave my health alone. Because we're going to take 4 next turn. He knows he can ping me for 10. Ah, Jesus. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough, Alpha Legion. So he's gonna... Okay, so these are probably Seeds of Betrayal, so it's more Seeds of Betrayal. Nice. That's a clever deck. I like that. I like that. That's, if you can get enough Seeds of Betrayals... So these are probably like all Seeds of Betrayals, and then that's going to be enough to mill me down to nothing. That's kind of cool. The Buzzsaw. Yep, it's the Buzzsaw. So here they come. Yep, so I'm going to draw like 12. That is funny. That is funny. Alright. Well, good game. Good game to the Alpha Legion. Hilarious. Look at all this. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's great. Alright. Well, guys, that was our games for tonight. So a little bit unsuccessful on the night. I think we lost a rank or so, but not the end of the world. Always fun to play. Thanks for tuning in. It was a pleasure making this video. I'm gonna go and hang out with my family for a while for Christmas. So you guys have a Merry Christmas, and I will see you on the flip side, probably just before the new year. Take care. This was Automatic Jack. If you liked it, smash my like button. God, I can't believe I said that unironically. Please click on my like button or leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. Take care.